Perfect.
Yup, what is up, everybody? Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk Network, and had to jump on the stream, man. Almost did it last night, but there was no way in hell your boy was gonna pull that. Last night a bomb went off, and I'm not talking about any wars or anything like that in anywhere else in the world, man. But it was insane. Something of complete catastrophic. I don't want to say catastrophic, but it's like unbelievable, out of left field. No one ever thought this was going to happen. Man, this is insane, man. Luka Doncic gets traded to the Lakers in exchange for Anthony Davis and a bunch of other shit there that we're going to go dive in earlier. We're going to go dive in shortly hereafter. But yep, Sharms bomb. The first, this is not a Woj bomb. It's a Sharms bomb. Traded Luka Doncic, Moxie Cleaver, and Mankeith Morris to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. It also includes the Utah Jazz, but nobody gives a crap about that. Who in the world thought that Luka Doncic was going to get traded? Folks, let's backtrack here, man. We got to backtrack here. This is insane. You are looking at a player who's 25 years old, generational talent, probably the second coming of LeBron James. And a short time in the NBA, he took the Mavs from obscurity because, Dirk Nowitzki, who was that face of the franchise for over 20 years, was on his way down, hurt, stuff like that. And since Luka took that team, got drafted by that team, man, you were like, yo, you just found your guy for the next 20 years. And you can believe that? Shout out to Blue and the Rumble chat. What's up, my man? Thank you. Appreciate you for tuning in. But absolutely something that nobody ever expected. This trade has to have the magnitude of, I don't know what, Babe Ruth getting traded from the Boston Red Sox to the Yankees, something like that. I don't think we've ever seen something this big. Unreal. I don't think it fits anything, the narrative that you thought was going to happen. Luka is a 5-time All-Star, 5-time first NBA team. All right. Shout out to Ray. The trade is past Wade. It's past. Yes, it's past insane, man. Mavs are effing crazy, and we're gonna tackle that. Appreciate you, Ravery Sports. Blue from the Rumble chat said he's a diva. It fits right in, close to Hollywood. Hey, we shall see. I mean, I'm actually a damn Luka fan. You seen him in my intro, right? He's part of my intro video of this particular intro that I have for this stream, and now I gotta change that shit because he's in the Dallas Mavericks team. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look somebody else. But he's a Rookie of the Year, 5-time first NBA team, second all-time in playoffs point per games, third-time all-time in points per game in the league, six-time all-time in triple-doubles, seventh all-time in triple-doubles, sixth all-time in playoffs triple-double. He was traded for a 31-year-old man, Max Christie, and 1 first-round pick. Let that sink in. Hey, man, look, he's still a dog, though, bro. Him and whatchamacallit, and he is, but the guy can still ball, man. He's one of those guys. Blue saying that he's a boy likes to eat 25 pounds overweight. Even overweight, this guy's a generational talent that I don't think you trade at all. But again, the face of the franchise, that this is like completely, nobody thought this was going to happen. Now, by the way, Luka is eligible for a $345 million Supermax extension. Guess what? It's going to happen. That's funny. Blue says In-N-Out is going to be a problem for him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This is good burgers. Good burgers, man. Again, but to me, it doesn't fit him. This does not fit the narrative. And now, LeBron James was completely unaware. Nobody saw this coming. I don't think nobody knew. This happened so much on a backdoor level This negotiation right here between the Lakers and the Mavericks was going out so low key, man, and so like undercover that nobody knew. I don't think even the damn GM knew. But I'm going to give them credit. They kept it on the wraps. They made a move they thought it was going to better their team. I don't know. Getting Anthony Davis makes it seem like, hey, they trust in Kyrie to be the guy that's going to take the scoring load and be the dude in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And they think that AD can deliver a championship today. I don't know, because Luka's been with the Mavericks. They've got the two Western Conference conference finals, right? One and an NBA finals. So far in the few years that Luka's been in the league, he's made that team relevant. Playoffs every single year, except for his rookie season. However, I don't know what else they're looking for. Just keep putting the pieces around the kid, right? Anyway, the fact that you traded that guy for a 31-year-old man, one first-round pick, and another role player, that's stupid. That's where I think the Mavericks are freaking smoking crack. Not only they kept this on the wrap, and they gave him away for peanuts, they didn't even I would have done a bidding war. This damn Illinois. Yeah, make sure. Good luck, Blue, on Illinois. All I'm saying is that they traded him for peanuts, and you didn't even want to entertain any other team's offer. According to the rumors here, was that Dallas has been trying to shop Luka around now for a while. Wow. We don't know what happens behind closed doors in some of these franchises. But damn it, is it that bad? Is it that bad? Look up his play of numbers, Blue. He has really good play of numbers. He's like third all time in points per game. But yeah, take a look at his go back to the fact that nobody knew exactly what was going on. And I don't know what happens behind closed doors in a franchise, but holy smokes, man. I don't know. They even put like an hour before they traded Luka Doncic, they had a fucking commercial out there with him getting out of like a blue freaking car and stuff. I mean, I don't get it. LeBron, according to the news, LeBron James learned of the Luka Doncic trade right after the Knicks game. Shout out, they beat my fucking Knicks. He's going to LA. I can't stand LA. I actually like Luka, but can't stand LA. And it broke out. He actually found out about it while he was at dinner with his family and friends, according to sources. LeBron James was surprised by the news and is still processing it. He had no idea it was in the works. It's going to be nuts, man. Again, look, this tells you right now that let's hold the horse. This trade is more for the future of the Lakers to have another LeBron James for another 10 years, because LeBron has 1 more or 2 years left in him. That was the whole thing. But come on, man, the fact that what the Mavs wanted him, got him for. Listen, this is a guy that you give the house and you trade your firstborn with this. Let's go back to this again. The Mavericks trade Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. Kleber and Morris are just contracts that they could, dissolve and even release right now. They'll be good. In exchange for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and 1 2029 first-round pick. This should have been at least 2 or 3 first-round pick involved with this trade right here. Shit, man. The freaking Brooklyn Nets got more first-round picks for KD. All right, when they traded him to the Suns. No, I agree with you, Blue. This is a trade that's going to be good for the next 10 decades. They wanted their guy after LeBron is gone. Bro, I'm telling you, man, wow. It's insane. I think everybody's still trying to comprehend what happened here. First game up for the between the Mavs and the Lakers is coming up, by the way. Go back over here. I got a couple of saves here. Mark your calendars for February 25th. That's my birthday, by the way. At 10 p.m. The Mavericks against the Lakers. Now, Luka's been hurt, and Luka is expected to return to play after the All-Star break. It's going to be awesome watching Anthony Davis against Luka Doncic, the Lakers against the Mavs. If you look at it now, the way it stands, the playoffs ended today. The Mavericks are 8th in the Western Conference, and the Lakers are 5th in the Western Conference. I get this is like really difficult to comprehend because you never think a franchise player, a mega superstar, not even a superstar, a mega superstar will be traded and a long last for that kind of return. Wasn't a great return on investments. I know Anthony Davis fits that profile with the Mavericks, right? They have so many big guys. And honestly, I think the Mavs do think that Kyrie can carry the load offensively. And we know he can score. Him and Dinwiddie. And along Anthony Davis, who plays the middle, he's probably going to play not the 5, because you got Gafford, you got Isaiah Likely. You're probably going to see Anthony Davis play the 4, where he is probably at this age of 31 years old, he's going to dominate. Win now for Dallas, win much later, and guarantee a face for the Lakers for the next decade is what this trade tells me is all about, or what's all about. Again, I am in shock that it was this like low under the table. I'm telling you, I think Jerry Jones was involved in this decision because this sounds like something Jerry Jones would have done from a stupidity standpoint. I honestly think, look, who won this trade? Maybe this year, playoff success, probably the Mavs. I don't think this makes the Mavs a playoff powerhouse or guarantees them a shot back to the finals. Luka may be a lot of things, but he does have that it factor. He's hit clutch shots his entire career. Look back in the archives in the playoffs. Look at his regular season. Yes, he can defend with a shit, but that's why you get players around him that could defend and help him out. But that quality where they got, look, I love Kyrie. Kyrie is clutch as shit. He's the reason why Cleveland won that championship and helped LeBron. But dude, last year in the playoffs, Kyrie ran out of gas. If we go back to the finals, Luka was the only one busting ass, and he was hurt. Kyrie completely fizzled the fuck out after the playoff run, got to the finals, ran out of gas. Anthony Davis is not the guy that's going to get you or put a team on his back night after night in the playoffs. Anthony Davis, career injuries, we know, well documented, has not been durable. You know what I'm saying? You got Kyrie in the same boat, a lot of career injuries, not as durable either. I don't know if this trade was worth pulling the trigger. I get it. I know Anthony Davis is nasty. He's one of the greatest players to play in this league, and he does so many things. But I don't know if this is a good trade for the Mavericks. Return-wise, absolutely not. They didn't get shit back. You just don't get one first-round pick for a generational talent or a mega superstar. You know what I'm saying? Blue from the Rumble chat thinks that he thinks the NBA is rigged as elf. Listen, I think the NBA, Blue, and everybody watching right now has been feeling the pressure of the lowest ratings in the history of the league. And I think they had to do something this dramatic in order to get some buzz because they're losing out on ratings like there's no tomorrow. They keep dropping like flies. I don't think it's a product on the damn court. I think it's the product of the court and the mentality of the front office, man. All right. Stick to basic and basketballs and stay off the wokeness. And I think the NBA is probably going to have a better turnout here and more of a fanhood. They've pissed off, and I think they turned away a lot of people because of their politics. They're getting too much involved in politics. Making this trade, it's only going to give you buzz for a little bit. Then you're back to the same scenario. In my book, if this is a sprint, the Mavs won the race this season. If it's a marathon, which is usually is in the NBA, when you trade for a guy like Luka, the Lakers absolutely got this. Not because Luka's going to play with LeBron, not because it's going to be interesting to see LeBron and Luka play, who are the same exact freaking players. That's another thing to question. How are these two going to coexist when they play the same exact game? They need the ball in their hands. They're both 6'7" point guards. You know, how are they going to coexist, right? They play the same exact game, all right? Triple-double, all-around players. Remains to be seen, man. JJ Redick, man, his year one as the Lakers had more drama, drafting Bronny James, You know what I'm saying? Now trading for Luka Doncic, hearing the shit. Shout out to JJ Redick. I didn't think he was the guy for the job, but so far he's playing the role of a coach that may have shit together. And this trade also kind of shows that LeBron James is not running the Lakers anymore. Or the damn owners is running the Lakers because they're like, yo, listen, LeBron, hey, man, I know AD is your boy, but we're going to fucking trade the guy for the guy that's going to be the face of this franchise. Now, again, a sprint, if it's a sprint, guess what? The Mavs get it. But this is a long, long race. And therefore, the Lakers are the ones who are going to come up on top here because I think there'll be at least one championship out of this trade. And again, it's more than just championships, man. History of the Lakers: Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, the late, great Kobe Bryant, baby. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, my dog. Now LeBron James for the last 5 years. They are a franchise that needs to have a face and a superstar, not just a superstar, a mega star. Big fucking difference. Superstar and mega star, big difference. That's what Luka is. That was Kareem. That was Magic Johnson. That was Kobe Bryant. This is a franchise that needs that face because it's not just about the championships. It's also about the shine. It's also about notability. It's about the international recognition. It's about generating money left and right out of all that recognition and having a player like that. Again, I am still like fucking floored about it. I am like, bam. I'm like, what the hell just happened? We're probably gonna hit this. Everybody knows I'm a Luka fan, right? I love my Knicks, but I like Luka as a player. I've been following him since he was like 14 back in Spain, right? Because I'm a basketball junkie. But man, this is insane. Let me run this down to you again. Luka Doncic at age 25, 5-time All-Star, 5-time first All-NBA, Rookie of the Year, second all-time in playoff points per game. This is points per game average, guys. Third all-time in points per game. This is the regular season. 6th all-time in playoff triple-doubles. 7th all-time in triple-doubles in the regular season. They got him for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and 1 first-round pick. I mean, look, someone really needs to learn a lesson on return of investment. Yeah, the Knicks are getting hot, but they lost to the Lakers last night. Blue in the chat saying Knicks are getting hot. I was like, yeah, hopefully they are, man. We're going to have, like last year, we'll get, healthy. We'll be healthy for the playoffs this year. Damn. Listen, last night when this broke, man, I was in bed, ready to go. Just came home from my brother's. I was watching the Benavidez and Morel fight. Great fight, by the way. I was thinking about I'm going to put that into this week, and we're going to talk about that. But nah, man, this thing just popped through. I'm looking at it. It came from my ESPN app. Yeah, my ESPN app, and I'm like, nah, this has to be fake news, bro. You know what I mean? It is ESPN, right? So I looked at a bunch of different sources. I'm like, oh, this shit is for real. At that time, I'm reading stuff like that. Boom. And I'm starting to kind of confirm all this. And I was like, holy crap, man. Maybe they should hire an Asian friend, according to Blue here. But yeah, this is insane. Let's see. This is interesting. This is going to be interesting. Talking wise, playoff wise, playing wise. I mean, styles, productivity. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen, man. What up, B. McCormick? Yeah, man, I just jumped in on B. McCormick. Shout out to B. McCormick, man. Hey, homeboy, I appreciate you. He's sending out a jersey, a Malik Neighbors jersey. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. Definitely put that on in the first show, man, when he gets here. But yeah, man, just want to get on and just pop a little bit off on Luka Doncic trade. This is like insane. This is what you call something that is the magnitude of never else. I don't think there's ever been a trade in the NBA of this magnitude. Absolutely. Nothing. If anybody can comment on this video or in the chat where something this big in the NBA has ever happened, and with the unexpectedly also, like this is one of those that nobody in their wildest dreams will dream about this. On a scale from 1 to 10 of unpredictability, right? Be like not being a predictable trade. It's probably 100. Nobody would predict it, this trade. I don't think nobody was even can think about that this happened. Luka getting traded, let alone let's getting traded to the Lakers for what they got in return. Max Christie, a first round pick, and Anthony Davis. You know what I mean? By the way, before I get off of this, tomorrow, me and Cricket are back. Our regular Monday slot. All right, the unscripted sportscast. We got to definitely preview the Super Bowl, give you our best bets. I know our boy Cricket. McCormick is going to be in the chat, popping up with some picks. But also, we got another NFL 2025 college NFL draft prospect. You know what I'm saying? Coming on the show. His name is Carl Smith, wide receiver. Great guy, man. Another great story we're going to share. He's going to be jumping on around 8:15 p.m. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Next, that will be tomorrow, man. We're looking forward to having another young at 2025 NFL prospect, Robert Morris University, Carl Smith Jr. The boy. I mean, he has a great story to share, man. And we're loving having these young men on our show, man, and hearing their story, which is awesome. So, we'll be on. The show starts at 8 p.m. Carl Smith should be jumping on around 8:15. You know what I mean? We like to jump on and introduce stuff like that, and he'll get on. You don't want to miss that. Tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. The Unscripted Sportscast will be in Cricket. Cricket will be back on full flown. Full power, full blown power, man. We had a great interview last week with Jamir Augustine, all right, from Southeastern University. And you guys should love this one too, man. We got a great reaction out of that. Woo, man. I just needed to get on here, man, and kind of vent my I guess disbelief or whatever the case may be. Disbelief or shock. It's definitely shock, man. Again, according to sources, LeBron James was floored. And this is one of the first time when he says that he did not know something was popping, because usually his hand is in the bag or behind the scenes, puppet master wise. Not this one. Because of the type of player they got. So definitely venting. Oh man. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be interesting watching Luka and LeBron coexist. Playing styles are identical. And I don't know if a young coach, first-year coach, rookie coach in Redick, JJ Redick, can be the guy to mold these two together. LeBron's favorite player in the NBA is Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic's idol is LeBron James. I mean, no surprise there. That's that generational players to go ahead and you know what I'm saying, to kind of be a LeBron 2.0 kind of next generation player. But hell no, man. I don't see this happening. I don't know. It's not going to be a success. It's not going to be a success this year. This is like, long term. This is a long term plan. But yep, I appreciate you all who tune in. Yo, Blue and McCormick in the Rumble chat, always lighting it up. Ravery Sports, I appreciate you tuning on YouTube and the others, and on X, and anybody that was watching as well. Thank you. 23-minute vent about this insane trade that absolutely no one saw coming. Success rate, it remains to be seen. And again, LeBron had no idea this was happening. And this time I believe LeBron for the first time in my life that he had no idea that this happened. The only time you're ever going to see me hear the words, you're ever going to hear me say the words, I trust something LeBron James said. All right? Because the guy is a fucking liar, bro. You know what I mean? But again, this is one of those things that for the first time ever, when LeBron says that he had no idea, he surprises the rest of the league. I'm like, I agree with it, bro. I agree. And by the way, the rest of the league was on fire. The rest of the league was on fire as well. And you know what? It's funny. I wanted it to. Let me go ahead and let's go here real quick. Before I leave you guys. Now I just give myself a little more time here. Before I leave you guys, man, we gotta go check out the some of the reactions of the rest of the league. The rest of the league was on fire, man. The rest of the league was on fire. Let me see. Luka. Let's go on X real quick. All right, hold on a second. Let's go on X real quick. And let me share with you guys The NBA. We got the Los Angeles Lakers, the top news. Yes, it really happened. Welcome to Los Angeles, Luka. Last night, people were like, what the hell? I mean, look at this. AB. Luka is dangerous. Our boy, Emmanuel Acho, was so upset about what happened. He thinks it's malpractice. Look at this. O'Shea Jackson, the Ice Cube, baby. Oh, no, this is his son. My bad. Damn, he looks like Ice Cube. Luka, during taping No Contest Wrestling podcast, they were like, shout out to my boy Roman, and they were on fire, man. They went and shot it out right away. NBA Central, it was on fire. Shows the NBA just went wild. Also, the rest of the league was so blown by this. You know what I'm saying? We're so blown by this. It's not even funny. Mark Cuban has had a rough year, man. Backed the wrong candidate, sold his half to the team, and now sees his price draft pick that he thought he was going to be the stake of it was going to be like the anchor and the ground foundation of this team for 20 years, gets traded in a matter of a second. Remember when he said, if I had to choose between my wife and keeping Luka, catch me at my lawyer's office preparing a divorce. Guess what, Mark? Just like your politics, brother, your prediction sucks as well. Yeah, man. It was the league was on fire, man. All the NBA players came out and were like, what the hell happened here, my friends? Oh, man, here we go. This is great. Kevin Durant was shocked. And Kevin Durant actually did say something that's a little bit, that actually makes a lot of sense. I think he said that there's no loyalty. This represents that there's really no loyalty from any team in the NBA when a player like Luka Doncic has been willing to be traded, especially for peanuts. Well, that is true. In a way, it kind of should be that way. We're so used to LeBron James running the league. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James running the league so much by him dictating, what happens. And every team has been with what players, what coaches to hire. You know what I mean? Even though he says he doesn't, but we know it's true. That this one right here, for the first time ever, you see an issue where you're like, wow, this actually happened without a player influencing a trade here. It was done by the front office. It was done by the damn owners of the team. That is their job. This is dope right here, man. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. May he rest in peace, man. Him and Gigi. But, man, I think Kobe would have been happy because, Kobe was a true Laker for life, man. You know what I mean? So, all right, boys and girls, I appreciate you all, everybody tuning on, man. Luka Doncic is now a Laker, and I have to wrap my head around it because I'm not a Lakers fan. I like Luka Doncic. I wasn't a Dallas Mavericks fan either, but I like Luka Doncic as a player. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA. Now I got to figure out how the hell am I going to become a fan of this individual or stay a fan of this individual playing for a team that I despise. Oh, man. Well, thank you, folks. Appreciate you guys. Tune in tomorrow for the Unscripted Sportscast, the actual show. 8 p.m. Cricket. Myself and Cricket will be busting the the Super Bowl previews, best bets, but also special interview with Carl Smith Jr., a wide receiver, FCS Tropical Ball standout. He's coming on the show like around 8:15, man, to share his story. Just like last week, we had Jameer Augustine. Yo, don't miss out. Don't not miss that, man. It was a great show last week. Love to hear the stories from these young men, these young leaders, the future of this world and this country. Don't miss out, man. I appreciate you all. Blue, McCormick, peace out, guys. And everybody else watching. Appreciate you all. Peace. Yo!